Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to our channel and thanks for logging on. If you enjoy these videos, do me a favor and subscribe to our YouTube channel right here at Watchbox Reviews. I would really appreciate it, and I promise to update daily. If you love this watch, you can see it and you can purchase it on our website, thewatchbox.com. And today we are discussing the late great Cartier Roadster in stainless steel. This is the Roadster Automatic watch that measures 38 millimeters wide by a svelte 10.4 millimeters thick, 44 millimeters from lug to lug. On the bracelet, it extends via the solid end links to a robust 52.3 millimeters across the wrist. So this is a watch that wears well because of the camber of the case. You can see the shape of it as well as the shape of the end links of the bracelet. They really do arc down around and over the wrist. So even if it's borderline for your wrist, it's going to look proportional because it arcs around the wrist rather than juts out. Now my 16 centimeter circumference wrist wears this one quite easily and I find it very comfortable. It sits low enough that it could easily be a dress watch under a tight cuff, but with 100 meter water resistance, this could also be your sports watch. Roll it off the wrist, double folding clasp, and you can appreciate one of the core features of the Cartier Roadster. Now the Roadster was released in 2002, and I have to say, of all the watches that have been on the market in recent years, there is no Omega, Rolex, Breitling, Patek Philippe, Vacheron Historique, or Longines Heritage Collection watch that causes more folks to clamor for its reissue than the Cartier Roadster. Discontinued at the end of the 2010s, the Cartier Roadster pioneered the quick release lug system that's now used across a broad range of Richemont companies. And because of the quick release system, you are able to dress this watch however you like, up or down. You could throw it on a rubber strap. Cartier still offers it. You could throw it on the bracelet, which you have right here. You can throw it on a leather strap, which Cartier still offers. So you get many options. You'll also appreciate the fact that the bracelet is beautifully made. Every individual link removable. You can see there's a half link flanking on each side of the clasp. It's handsomely made. They actually have pivoted bars inside that allow it to move laterally, so it's always supple and pliant on the wrist. You can see that not only does it use differential finish with satin and polish, but it uses differential link size with intermediates, and it even has a recessed channel that runs down the center of the bracelet to give it more definition, with plenty of gaps on the underside to vent the wrist and allow the watch to breathe on a hot day. It's a wonderful system. All of the other Richemont companies using quick release lug systems owe Cartier a debt of gratitude. I'm looking at you, IWC. Now jumping back to the watch itself, you can see many of the features that helped to inspire its name. The screws that fix the ends of the case together look like the Frenched tail lights of an early 1950s hot rod or lead sled. You can see that the dial of the watch is unabashedly automotive inspired, as it features a set of concentric circular patterns that look very much like the tachometer or speedometer of a vintage Jaguar, Big Healy, Mercedes-Benz, Aston Martin, or Porsche. You have an automotive font that's used, and you can see the numerals of the hours are interspersed with numerals for the minutes to give a very automotive full calibration appearance. Outboard, you can see there's almost a sort of Dagmar bumper point, or if you want to think of it as a bullet tail light that represents the tip of the crown, which continues into a sort of cabochon extension that acts as the magnifier for the monotone black date disc. This is a lovely look, and everything about this watch is cohesive. It looks as though it were designed by a single artist, not a committee, and that's rare with corporate Cartier products. Now the dial has a wonderful depth to it. As you can see, the minutes track and hour track outboard is raised over the center. Legibility is high because of the high contrast by day, but it's equally easy to view at night. You have a stop seconds function. You have a quick set date function. You can engage both of them to set the date and set the time precisely against a reference. Underneath the case back, which by the way enables the watch to boast 100 meter water resistance, there is a high grade, either top or chronometer grade, ETA 2892A2, 21 joules automatic winding, 42-hour power reserve, 28,800 vibrations per hour, the stop seconds and the quick set date bidirectional winding, so it winds almost silently. You can hardly hear or feel it, and there's that lovely black polished case back with the Cartier Roadster script in its distinctive font. I love this watch. I wish it would return, and this is the perfect size variant of what might have been the perfect watch of the 2000s. Very few 2000s era designs have aged well. This one aced the test and continues to do so. The timeless, late great Cartier Roadster. See it and make it yours on the Watchbox. Hit the road by night with the Cartier Roadster.